Hey guys, Jamiy here, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Pokemon Fighters EX. As you can see on screen right now, today I'm going to be showing off Arceus's plates. So also, in this video I'm going to be showing off the normal Arceus depending on how quickly I can get through them, because there is a lot of plates. There is 17 different plates, also for every single type, so I'm going to quickly show you. So if you go spawn into Arceus, just a normal one. So in this video I'm going to be showing off normal form, only the normal forms. If it's not too long, I'll do shiny forms in this video as well. But if it's too long, I'll just upload this video as the normal one. In the future, I'll do a shiny version of all of them, and then the reflective versions of all of them in the future as well. So anyway, it's spawned in as the Arceus, so obviously we got the nice Arceus. If you don't know how to get the plates and the dries for the Genesect, you can come over to the store, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, we have 3 items. Every single day, these 3 items will change, and it'll take 7 full days to be able to like go through every single one of the items. So that is it. So also the pretty cheap, obviously, but if you don't want to pay Robux for, because they are expensive to pay for Robux, you can just do the daily task systems. You can just use the daily task system to get the little rewards you get from those. Also, you can use just codes and save up for them. So there we go. But anyway, if I remember correctly, I think plates will change Arceus, the yellow parts on the Arceus. And I'm pretty sure it'll change the typing for Judgment, so we should see a colour change, I think. Anyway, really quickly before we do that, let's have a look at the moves. Seismic Toss, Cosmic Power. No Cosmic Power yet, just realised that. Gravity, Extreme Speed, Recover. So I've got the 4 moves that it looks like it only can learn, so that's completely fine. Obviously, Extreme Speed is just like insanely, I think it's quicker than it was before the massive update now because of the speed change. But anyway, let's go look at the normal one. So here is the normal Arceus, obviously. Just white and yellow with green spots in the middle. Red beady eyes for some reason. It looks pretty scary, but if you use Judgment, you can see that it's just yellow. Does it come back down? I don't remember. Do we have to have the graphics on full? Let me try this. If I have the graphics on full, does it mean I can use Judgment and it'll come back down? I don't exactly know how it works. It just kind of goes up in the sky. I'm not 100% sure on how it works, but there's the Judgment. So it's like a yellowish colour. Whereas then, if we go to our bag, we can become. So I'm going to just go down the list from the bottom to top to like make it a little bit quicker. So I guess the first one we're going to check out is the Draco player, which is for the Dragon type ones, obviously. So if we equip it, you can see that our type. Oh, actually, it doesn't just change the yellow; it changes the body as well. So a lot more than I expected. So then, the yellow has obviously changed to a purple. And the main body and the skin areas, I guess you could call it, have changed to a nice. I say a nice green. It looks like a shiny Hydreigon. If you use Judgment, stays the same color, unfortunately, but that's completely fine. But I guess we'll just show off the. I'm pretty sure Judgment will change typings, unless I'm completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does. So technically, since I'm holding the Dragon Plate, I believe Judgment should be a Dragon type now. But it doesn't change the colour of the animation, but just keep in mind that it should have changed, I believe. But I guess for this video we're just going to show off all of the colour changes that happens when you equip every single plate. So there is the Dragon Plate for the Arceus. Next is the Dread, which is the Dark Plate, so equip this. And then we can see that the yellow and our skin features on Arceus have changed to a grey. Actually, its eyes change as well. These spots changes as well from green to like a pinkish reddish or peachish colour. The eyes are going like a beaded grey this time rather than reds. So there is the Dark Plate, which surprisingly it's not like fully black for like dark, because I mean grey I guess is dark, but I mean it's not as dark as just a pure black, to be honest. But looks really cool. So on to the next one we have also the next one, Earth. So this is going to be ground. So here is the ground one. Honestly, I don't really like this one. Like the orange is okay, I guess, but the brown, not really a big fan of the brown on the Arceus, to be honest. Especially the white doesn't really go too well. But there we have that. So there is the ground Arceus. Next we have the Fist Plate. That is an interesting name for a plate. But this is going to be fighting, obviously. So again, this one looks pretty cool. I mean, the grey body. I'm not sure if it's like I should call it like skin. I guess like the underbelly, but the grey parts I think it's a little slightly darker grey parts. The background of the yellow parts on the original one, or the frame I could call it, I guess, is I think it was yellow, I believe. So it's like it turned into like a maroon reddish color with a yellow spots around its body, and the eyes are still red on this one. So there is the fighting type one. Try and get through these as quickly as possible because there are a lot of them. Okay. Next is a flame plate, obviously for the fire type Arceus. As you can see, this is probably one of the fan favorites. It keeps the maroon from the fist plate, it looks like, but the eyes are yellow. The middle of the eyes are reds. Outside the eyes are yellow. The body has changed to a nice. This is kind of like almost like a blood reddish. It looks like, almost like a brown. It looks like, to be honest. But there is the fire Arceus. Next up, we have Icicle Plate, which is for ice type Pokemon. Oh my gosh, this actually looks amazing. So we got a very light blue for the frame of the Arceus, and then also the main body parts become very light blue, and the outer eye part becomes pure white, which makes it look creepy. Where's its mouth? I just realized, where the heck is its mouth? Unless those two lines are meant to be its mouth, which I don't think it is because that looks derpy. But there is the ice type Arceus. Next up we have the insect plate, which is also going to be bug. Which, I mean, this one looks okay. It keeps the grey. The eyes become pink. I would have no, I was thinking of purple, but no, that'd probably be for poison, right? I would say green for the bug. Surprised this because that looks like it'd be like a grass type one, but there is the bug one. Doesn't really change too much. It's a shame that they didn't really change the grey parts to like a different colour. That would have probably made the Arceus like really cool. So yeah, anyway, on to the next one, which is the Iron Plate for Steel type Pokemon, or Steel type Arceus. Doesn't exactly, I don't really like this one that much. The only difference is that the eyes become green instead of red. I think these were green, now they're yellow, and it's kind of become like a white, like a tint of grey / white, a very light grey to make it look like a Steel type. But I mean, not exactly a big fan of this one, and it kind of looks a little weird and just like too monotoned, unfortunately. Which, I mean, a lot of stuff I like being monotone, but Arceus is one of those Pokemon that I don't exactly like over certain other ones. Anyway, on the next one we have the Meadow Plate. So this is going to be the grass type. As you can see, I like this one though, because obviously the bug one, I believe the grey didn't change, whereas this one, it looks like it keeps the same green for the frame, just like the body changes to a darker green, so that is also good. So there is the Meadow Plate of the Grass Arceus. Next is the Mind Plate, which is going to be for Psychic. Obviously, the main body part stays grey, green on the little spots on the outer eyes, red still in the eyes. On the cheeks, I guess these are cheeks, are green, and then obviously the frame of the Arceus becomes pink. So there is that one. Obviously Judgment doesn't change colour, unfortunately. I thought it would have, but like I like Genesect, but it doesn't. So next one we have Pixie Plate, which is going to be for fairy types, which is one of the newer plates, obviously. Ooh, Heart Scale. Ooh, Heart Scales. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, so there we go. So here is the Pixie Arceus, or the Pixie Plate on the Arceus, which I think this will probably look one of the best ones, because the light pink for the frame, a dark pink for the spots and the inner eyes, and then an even darker pink, almost like a purple, for the main body structure of the Arceus, which I think looks really cool. This is one of my favourite ones, just because I like the light colours on it. But there we go. But there is the Pixie for the fairy Arceus. Until the next one we have Sky, which is going to be for flying. I believe this is like a bluish, yeah, like a blue. This one's pretty good as well. I kind of like this one, like a very light blue structure, frame for the Arceus, and like the toes, I guess, as well as the frame, and the forehead also becomes a blue. Same with the eyes. That is actually really creepy about the eyes, just tiny beady eyes. What the heck? But there is the Sky one. Doesn't really change too much, obviously. Kind of unfortunate. But on to the next one we have splash plate. This is going to be water, which I think this is probably like the most. I think it's the water Arceus and the ghost Arceus are usually the most used ones, I believe. But you can see we have a very dark blue frame and a darker blue. It looks like a darker blue. It might be the same. No, it's slightly darker blue for this main structure of Arceus. Eyes stay red, but the outer eyes go a light blue like the frame. I actually know that blue's same as the spots, I guess. As you can see, this one's probably one of the better looking ones as well because of the blue. I also like how much the changes. I like the fact that it stays white, but unfortunately, I feel like for the dark one, just because I mean, it's known for evil. Like maybe it should have been like a little bit obvious to tell it's a little bit eviler, I guess. Because I mean, I don't know. I feel like they could have done a little bit more for the dark type one at least. Anyway, on to the next one. We have a spooky plate for ghost types. Let's equip this one. So now, obviously, this is like a light purple for the frame. We have a light pinkish for the outer eye. The inner eye becomes yellow instead of red. And then we have a nice kind of like pinkish purple for the main structure of the body. So there is that Arceus. On to the next one, we have stone plates, which is going to be for rock type ones. Yellow, not brown. I haven't seen this one. This used to be like a dark grey. This is like got a little bit of a shade of a brown in it, but other than that, the only thing that's changed like a brownish, which this is like an orangish brownish, is the eyes. But yellow on this. Oh wait, it looks like the white has changed a little bit, maybe. But this one looks weird. The rock Arceus, I think this is probably one of the most underused Arceuses. It's pure rock types don't have a pretty lot of weaknesses, to be honest, so I'm not exactly a big fan of that. But there's the rock type Arceus. It doesn't really change too much, to be honest. So yeah, next one we have the toxic plate for the poison types, obviously, which I think it's similar to the psychic one. So obviously we've got a pinkish, like a pink purple for the frame. The inner eyes and the spots become a very light pink. The eyes stay red. The frame structure doesn't change. I was actually hoping it would, but it doesn't, unfortunately. And I guess it's kind of similar to the pixie plate as well. On to the next one though, we have the last one actually. I managed to get through these pretty quickly to say that there's 17 plates, I think. So really quickly, here is the zap plate, which obviously only weak to ground, so I think this might actually also be a pretty good option to pick, but again, I don't think electric is that good offensively compared to like a water or something like that. Actually, wait, I can't remember exactly, but I think water's a really good defensive one typing, so is electric I guess as well. But as you can see, we have Arceus, a very light yellow frame of the body. The spots and the eyes and the cheeks become like a peachish pink. The middle of the eyes stay red from the normal Arceus, and the main structure of the Arceus becomes kind of like a greenish yellow, which kind of looks kind of ugly, to be honest. But I mean, it looks a lot better than some of the other ones. But I believe that is the last one. Obviously, the judgment stays the same color, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, oh well. Real quickly, let me just count them up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, there's 17 different plates and we went through all of them, I believe. I'm hoping I didn't miss one, but let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite form of Arceus. Like, which plate do you think is the best one when Arceus is holding it? Some people probably just like the pure Arceus, because I mean, it's just the original Arceus, which looks cool. For me personally, I think the Pixie plate and the water plate look the best, as the Cresselia just spawns, which I mean, I've already got Cresselia and there's no one else on this server because I'm in a VIP server. So I mean, RIP, just hyper beam it. That did not do anything, but there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it off there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Showed off all of the Arceus plates. Obviously, when I do another Arceus, I'll try and show off in the future the shiny versions of it, then the reflective version, and then the shiny reflective version. So I've got another 3 videos for this one, which I'm not gonna do tomorrow. Most likely, I'll probably like try and save them so I don't like keep spamming the same, like technically the same video out. So anyway, like always, I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you which plate you think is the best. I kind of really like the normal Arceus though, to be honest. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time.